and we had to go to the elections. Me and President Zuma were very good. The same way me and President Ramaphosa were very good. But it doesn't stop me from saying he's corrupt. Because he is corrupt. By being good to you doesn't mean I must not tell you the truth. If you listen to my speech yesterday in the Gauteng General Assembly, I said, you must tell the truth even if telling the truth to a lover or your lifetime partner or your wife or your husband. If it is the truth, it must be told. President Zuma is corrupt. And it's not me. The public protector found him to be wrong. He rejected that. We took him to court. That's why he had to pay some monies back in relation to Nkandla. So what more do you want? What is misleading about that? Because it was not only me. The public protector came to the conclusion that there were wrongdoings in Nkandla. The Constitutional Court said yes, he must pay back the money. And we were singing in Parliament that he must pay back the money. But it doesn't mean I've got anything against him personally. I'm dealing with issues of principle. And if it means telling them to your wife when she's wrong or your husband, I'll also do the same thing. We have no relationship with MKP. And even worse now when MKP has made it its program to recruit leaders of the EFF. Tomorrow we are marching to the Constitutional Court with everyone except MKP. The MKP won't be part of our march. If they want to march, they must go and organize their own. But ATM and even the ANC can't join us. It's our march. And any other person that has been opposed to Phala can join the EFF march tomorrow, starting from Mary Fitzgerald Square. At what time, SG? 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Mary Fitzgerald Square, marching all the way to Constitutional Court. I don't know what's going to happen to you, CD, because you couldn't even walk here. There's small distance here. Imagine Mary Fitzgerald Square to Constitutional Court. So your problems are too many this week. So we are marching there. Why? We are highlighting the corruption of President Cyril Ramaphosa and the corruption of the ANC. And we will never stop highlighting how corrupt and ANC is and President Ramaphosa, and that doesn't clean President Zuma. I've never said I have any problem with President Zuma. Even tomorrow or any other day I can go and have tea with him. But I don't agree with him. And I don't agree with him not only from this microphone point of view. I tell him 4 eyes that I don't agree. I'm that type of a leader. My problem in South African politics is that I'm not a pushover. No one can push me around. Not white monopoly capital, not a white person, not so much powerful leader can push me around. And I'm hated for that. That no one can push me over. That such someone from a poor background, so poor family and so poor everything, who is he to think he can defy us? But that's me and that's my nature. I don't care. I stick to principle. No one can push me over. Not in a marriage, not in my family, not in politics, not in the social circle. I'm no pushover. I'm not a pushover. And I'm not going to allow anyone to push me over because we've got some relationship. If my wife can't push me over, why would President Zuma push me over? For what? Why? What will I be begging from him? Which I did not beg from him when I was in the Youth League, when I was in the ANC. So it can't be that because we are being civil with President Zuma, therefore, when you are civil with him, you can't disagree with him. You must allow him to push you around, not me. And Mail and Guardian came with something, man, this weekend, which Ndlozi responded to. Rebellion, which is another question we asked. There is no branch that is going to protest here. Not a single one. As a political reporter, you have to have at least an entry understanding of politics. Just entry. You may not understand the depth of politics, but just have the most basic thing. So let's tell you basic, and the instrument you use to measure whether there's going to be a problem or not is those PGAs we had yesterday and a day before. They were not just PGAs. We were testing the waters so that we can anticipate and detect where the problem is going to come from. There was no single problem. Not one, not anywhere. The people you are talking about, they were never spoken about anywhere. Anyway, in 9 provinces, we registered 95% of expected delegates. All of them are registered. They are coming to UJ on the 12th to come and receive their accreditation after producing their ID. Everybody is registered. So you should know that the PGAs will tell you what's going to happen. And your bosses know because you were there in the PGAs. But the PGAs are not trending in the media. And this I was telling my wife. I said, you know why? She said, what? I said, because there was nothing wrong. Nothing went wrong. That's why they can't trend. You don't talk positive about the EFF. If any province had disrupted the PGA, that province was going to be a defamation of all our PGAs, including those that were successful. Betile ka weekend. Disappointed. Wah! We're normal, the tactician. We are no longer tactician. Betile weekend team. Nothing. Nothing that happened in the PGAs that is not going to happen here. And we did nothing. We went, we opened the PGAs, all of us. And then after that we left. So that branches can talk freely and express themselves. And which they did. And I don't know why you don't learn, because this is a repetition of what we've been doing over a period of time. And many of you were there. And we're aging together. Very soon you will be called veteran political journalist. But you still don't have an understanding of how do you get to see what's going to happen next. Everybody that I said that your favorites are going to leave the EFF, all those that we have anticipated are gone. Are gone. Everybody that we thought is going to leave, they left. Now we're proper. That's why you go fundraising even expired goods that are no longer relevant to the EFF. And then you say, so and so is leaving from the EFF, like high profile, referring to an expired goods. Because you are running out of high profiles. There is no one who's going to leave the EFF. Mail and Guardian even says Exodus. Exodus must exit. In your imagination, if we can say to you, give us a list of 15 members who left the EFF, 15, Exodus. You can't give us that. Nothing like that. Tell us which councillors of the EFF in the most remote rural municipalities have resigned from the EFF to join MK. None. But we can give those in KZN about the ANC. But it's not called Exodus. Tell us of any branch of the EFF that called a press conference under the tree and say, as this branch we are all leaving the EFF. Nothing. Tell me of any region that has said and taken a decision that as Ikuruleni region, as eThekwini, as a Bembe region, we have taken a decision, we are leaving the AEFF. Nothing like that.